I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean and no longer a fiend. I do this for you.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel and today's video. As you saw by the title, why do I not play Warzone? Why don't I upload Warzone? Why don't I stream Warzone? And there's a few simple reasons. And it all starts in 2018 on October 12th when Blackout released for Black Ops 4. Now, Blackout itself, leading into Warzone, was the only Call of Duty Battle Royale we had. And it was very fun. I really enjoyed it because it was a traditional BR. And everything that Blackout did to be a traditional BR, I loved. But that's where Modern Warfare failed at. Modern Warfare's Warzone, or Call of Duty Warzone, whichever one you want to call it, failed in my eyes because it wasn't a traditional BR. It wasn't a fun BR. It wasn't my type of Battle Royale. Warzone, in of itself, its concept is a free-to-play Battle Royale in some other mode called Plunder, which I do play Plunder from time to time. So I don't not just play Warzone, but I don't play the mode of Warzone that everyone else plays, that everyone only talks about. Like, this is what Warzone is, it's a Battle Royale. It's not for me. I play Plunder because it's easy to play and it's fun. Now, they're going to be saying, oh, it's because you're not skilled at the game. Bro, I may not be skilled at the game, but I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. That's what I play Call of Duty for. I don't play it to have to sweat my ass off every single game to get first place in a glorified TDM once people start getting loadouts. Because that's what the Battle Royale is. Once you get a loadout, all you need is a thermal sniper and a thermal gun and you're done. In a good position. And a good squad. That's all it is. It doesn't have any, it doesn't prove, like, it proves gun skill per se, but everyone is on an equal footing with health. So I like that idea, where you regen and everyone starts out with armor plates, everyone starts out with a pistol. It's a good idea. But it also eliminates the point, like for loadouts, it also eliminates, what's the point in scavenging for a gun? Well, you can pick up one gun, grind out contracts, get a loadout, and you're set to go. That's kind of where I lost my balance with Warzone. I can't do it. It's not my BR. The way people play it is very campy-ish, it's very thermal scope reliant, and that's where my issues lie. To me, I see all these sniping clips right on Twitter and on YouTube, and it's like, cool, you got a good, cool snipe. Like, I'm gonna give it to you, you got the kill, but you used a thermal scope. Could you, and you barely saw the enemy, but if you did that more with a regular scope, I would give you a million times more credibility and more respect than I already am. Because you got that shot fair and square, and you killed the guy, but you used a thermal scope, so is there really anything else to it? And that's where my issues lie. Everything on that mode is using 4 guns pretty much. Whether it's a GRA, the GRA 5.56, the M4, MP7, MP5, or a sniper. Or an MK2. Or the akimbo snake shots, because that's all the people you see people using. There's no reason to go ahead and pick up a Dragonov or pick up a FAMAS or a P90. There's no purposes in these guns outside of the base part until you get your loadout, and then it's like, oh well, I got a loadout, that's all I'm gonna use now. And that's where my issues lie within the Warzone mode. Warzone in of itself is a fun mode, don't get me wrong. I see its appeal to people. I get why people enjoy playing it. Heck, I enjoyed my first game of Plunder on it solo, and I pretty much got 4th place, and I enjoyed my time because it was new. But the BR isn't new. I've seen a BR similar to this before, and you won't believe where I've seen it. Battlefield 5's Firestorm. Granted, Firestorm is dead. Battlefield 5 is dead. They're ending support for the game. But Firestorm had a very similar system to Warzone. You could get vehicles, like in this game. You had weaponized vehicles like tanks and helicopters. You could fly, that's different, but the methods of the guns are the same, where you don't pick up an attachment. And that's where the game lost me. It's like, well, what if I want to run a freaking Scar H with a longer barrel, with a bipod, and a sniper scope, without having to use a loadout? Oh wait, you have to use a loadout to get those things because they don't have a variant of it. The variant system is cool, and I get where they might come from. Like, it wouldn't work with the way the gunsmith is, where you can't just swap a barrel in the middle of a gunfight to make your gun look different. Like, Black Ops 4 could do that because, you know, it was different. But it's a BR. It's a video game. It doesn't have to make sense. Just make it playable and make it fun, and that's all we're asking for. We're not asking for top-tier level realism. We're just asking to have a fun time in a Battle Royale game. Where it's not that, you know, where you can have fun, where you could do challenges, camo challenges. Legitimately, the only way my friend got gold in his M4 was using 4.58 SOCOM rounds, a sniper scope, and sitting on top of a stadium in Plunder because he couldn't get him in the multiplayer mode because no one was ever far enough away. And that's where I think the core issues lie. There's not, even in that mode, you can earn camos, but there's no reason to play the mode. There's no unlocks you get for the mode. It's just bragging rights. Granted, you can get these cool variants for the challenges, but are you ever actually going to use those variants from the daily challenge, from those Warzone missions and stuff? Are you ever going to use them? Outside of when you first are using that gun? And if you have Damascus, why would you go for the variants? Oh, XP! No, you're not going for XP, you're going for gameplays, and I understand that's where that appeals at. But, in a game mode like Fortnite, where it's designed around it, it had specific unlocks for playing the BR and playing the other mode. But in this game, it's all the same. Now, granted, that's what they were going for. They didn't want to split up the community, kind of like Black Ops 4 did and Blackout did. But I also see why people quit playing. Why some people may not play the mode. I don't play the mode because there's nothing to unlock. There isn't anything interesting to do. There's nothing there to make me want to play it. Blackout, I had camos to earn. Those were the things. But now, in Warzone, what is there to earn? Oh, cool, a little calling card or an emblem that I'm never gonna use. After your first few Battle Royale matches you win, what's the gratification at that point? And that's where I kind of lose. It lost me, because, yeah, granted, I don't have Damascus, so maybe Warzone is fun for people to have it and, you know, that are just trying to have fun. But to me, it's the people that always say that, well, the BR is out, so why don't you play it? Just play that and make content out of it. Well, because if I shouldn't be blasted for not enjoying a mode, and that's where a lot of issues lie. It all lies in the way people play the game, and the community is based around right now. The community for Warzone is kind of toxic. Like, pretty freaking toxic. Shooting bodies. People always consistently complaining about every little which fucking thing, and balancing and snake shots. I get it. You want people to use different weapons, but dude, it's a meta. Because you know damn well the people that use it are the people that abuse thermal snipers and abuse every other thing in the multiplayer. Who abused the Maddox with the double quick draw and L2 spammed enemies. It's those same players that complain about it that make the game mode not fun. It's like, well, if all you're focusing on negatives, what are the positives of the mode? Now, the game mode has had great success, but I don't see anything positive about Warzone other than its player base and people just having funny moments. What's positive about the game mode? There's nothing there for me. Like, there's nothing interesting about Warzone to keep me wanting to play the game. Like, what's the purpose of me playing Warzone? There isn't. Like, I have more fun playing the Ground War mode myself than when I've had a 3-man parties of friends playing the Battle Royale. Because, well, it's different. I mean, hell, I'd rather be playing a freaking Ground War realism and nighttime mode using the freaking X16 the entire time and trying to get sniper kills. I'm trying to kill snipers in the background. I'd have more fun doing that than I would do on a match of Warzone. And that's saying something, because realism Ground War at nighttime with just an X16 trying to snipe people in the back would not be fun. Let this be known, I know it's not fun. Because I hate realism Ground War with a pistol. It's not fun. And let alone night, it would suck. But that's just something I think. I think Plunder itself, when they added Plunder to it, that's the mode I play of Warzone. And it's because, to me, it's what Ground War should have been. Ground War is a great mode, but I would love to see Ground War taken to the next level in the Battle Royale map with a couple hundred players. I mean, you can tell they can fit 75 versus they can fit 150 players on this Battle Royale map, but you know damn well you can probably fit that. You could probably fit triple that on the entire map, and then you could combine all of those and make one gigantic Ground War map. And you can have it where free-to-play players can get access to it as well, and I think that would just be a great idea. To me, Plunder is what Ground War should have been a long time ago, right? So that's going to piss a lot of people off. It's like, no, the Warzone needs to be just a Battle Royale. That's what it is. It's not what it says in the trailer. The game wants you to play with friends, but it doesn't encourage it. And what I mean by doesn't encourage it is when you're playing with friends, I mean, yeah, there's a new contract coming out with this new update. It comes out today on, what is it, April 28th, I think? It comes out tonight. Where you get a contract that where all the lobby can hunt you down, and if you win, your teammates get revived. There's team play. But you want to know something? People that play Warzone and friends oftentimes are doing it just to have fun, not going for wins after they get a couple wins. They don't go for it anymore. They try to have fun. But it's people that take it so seriously that yell at other people for beating them in a game and call them trash. That's where the community comes in. And that's why I don't play Battle Royales anymore. That's where Warzone came in. Because when I played Warzone, everyone was just fucking toxic. It's like, what's the point in playing this game with people who are just going to be toxic the entire time? Oh wait, there isn't a point. My issues rely on the gameplay choices that Infinity Ward made. Warzone itself isn't a bad game. I'm not going to say that it is. It's not terrible. It is not the worst Battle Royale I've played. But it also isn't my favorite or the best. It flows great, but with the way the game plays, even in the multiplayer, it's apparent. The game mode needs work. The game mode itself doesn't work at all. And you're thinking, well, yes, it works. It's perfectly fine. It's okay. It's a good game, man. Quit complaining. Yeah, it's a good balanced game. Outside of it's balanced if everyone's using the same guns, which typically they are. I have no incentive to go and pick up an MP5. I have no incentive to go and pick up fucking FAMAS. I don't have incentives to pick up any other gun because there's no challenges to use those guns within the BR, and that's the issues. There's no challenge. It's be the last person alive. Go camp in a corner to be the last person alive because you don't have to move. You legit can sit in a corner when you're not being hunted and just camp your ass off. And that's all you have to do. So my core issues with Warzone lie in certain things the game did. Granted, you could be upset saying that I'm just a little bitch and need to learn how to play the game correctly. Well, I'm pretty sure I know damn well how to play the game correctly because I've been playing Battle Royale since freaking PUBG launched. I've been playing them forever. Now, granted, that's only 2017, but I've been playing them for a while, for a couple years now. And it's when the people start saying that you're trash because you don't play game mode, and you're trash because you don't do this. You don't play Warzone because you're bad at the game. I don't play Warzone because I don't enjoy it. It's not my type of Battle Royale. And that's why I don't play Warzone. It's those reasons. I don't play Warzone Battle Royale. Now, I could say why I don't play Warzone Battle Royale, but Warzone is just classified as just the BR because everyone throws Plunder under the bus. And Plunder is fun with friends. If you have friends, it's crispy fun. It's a lot of fun. Go play it. It's fun. But solo, I'm just going to stick to Ground War, man. Get these challenges done, get Damascus, and go back to sleep. Because that's how I feel with this game, because there's no reason for me to play Warzone. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, please let me know down in the comments below. One last thing I wanted to say is, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I know it's been a minute. I've been on a creative hiatus. So uploads will be back to normal. I'm sorry. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please do drop it a like. You can subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.